Hey, live life carefree, looking out for better days. Call it a race, I'm hoping to rise. Love on my black sisters, let's collab, not collide. While our people provide, light skin, dark skin, but we all on the same side. Come together on the same time, dark and lovely. Yeah, I love mine, beautiful we are, huh? Queens we are, I must admit, and we will go far. Don't ever forget, yeah, I must admit, black queens we are.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful, wonderfully made, the color of beautiful, God made me
Hello, beautiful people. Ooh. Okay, let's try it again. Hello, beautiful people. I'm still trying to figure out how to work my stuff. Dr. Karen Moore here, founder of I Am the Color of Beautiful Global, where we are redefining the standard of beauty for deeply melanated women and helping them move beyond the hurt and trauma of colorism. So I'm here really quick today. It is Wondrously Made Wednesday, and we had an amazing, amazing event earlier this afternoon with the HAP Foundation and the screening of Who Told You Your Black is Not Beautiful. It was really a great event, and I was so honored to be able to be there and to present the film and to have some discussion with the attendees on colorism and all about the film. It was really, really, really amazing. So today for Wondrously Made Wednesday, I have a lot going on, and God is just doing some amazing things for the color of beautiful, as well as for I'll talk to you a little bit in a few minutes too about the legendary Marion Williams. But God is doing some amazing, amazing things here for the color of beautiful. So, real quick, I want to talk to you about. We started talking last week about belief system, and it was so interesting because one of the things that came up in our discussion today with the screening was about family and about how many times family puts certain things on you about the color of your skin and can indicate some things about your value can come right from your family. And I'm not talking about the positive stuff. I'm talking about the negative things that come from family. So when we start talking about belief system and understanding where these ideas about beauty and where these ideas come from about what's beautiful and what's not beautiful, we need to look and examine where that's happening within our family. And I shared with one of the members who asked me about that, about family, and what do you do when some of these things are popping up and becoming so prevalent within your family. And I want to say to you what I said to her is, I think that it's about talking and having conversation. But I said, maybe you need to call a family meeting and say, listen, we have a colorism issue here in our family and we need to talk about it. And we need to bring it out into the open. I told her, family gets together for all kinds of things, weddings and funerals and this holiday and that holiday. But, sometimes, you might have to call a family meeting and say, we're not talking like this, and we're not treating members of our family who are of a different shade. We're not treating them differently. That's what they have enough issue with that in the outside world. It really should not be a place for that in the family. Family should be a place where you come and you're celebrated and you're appreciated and you have that safe space within your family. So when we start looking at belief system and where our belief system came from when it comes to colorism, we need to take a look and see what's going on in our families. And we maybe need to take some time and sit down with our family and find out where some of these things came from and if it's being passed down from an older generation, then we need to explore that and find out why grandmom had those experiences and why grandmom is dealing with that and feeling that she can pass that down to her children and her grandchildren and her great grandchildren. And there needs to be an open conversation. There needs to be an understanding for all sides and understanding that that's how grandmom grew up and that's the what I want to say the standard for the day, let me put it that way, for whenever grandmom was going up or wherever grandmom came from. If grandmom came from another country or, the experiences that grandmom had, we have to understand that and talk to her, but understand that, we're not doing that anymore. Yes, that existed in wherever grandmom came from, or even if grandmom was here in the United States, the things that she had to grow up with during the civil rights movement and prior to the civil rights movement, however grandma might be, but we've got to discuss that. And so we sometimes need to have a family meeting and talk about these ideals and these belief systems on what's beautiful and what's valuable and what's worthy. So I would encourage you to look at that within your family structure and determine, okay, we've got an issue here within the family, but we're going to come together in love and we're going to talk about it and we're going to get it out into the open and we're going to understand where everyone stands and understand the love and appreciation that we need to have within our own family so that when people go out into the world and they're treated differently because of their skin color, they're not also experiencing that in the family space, which should be a safe space. I know it's not in every family that it's a safe space, but sometimes we have to initiate that and begin to look at it and say, okay, we want this to be a safe space. So we are going to make it so that this is a safe space for us to talk about and get rid of the colorism and the colorist ideals that exist within our family structure. So that's it for today on this Wondrously Made Wednesday, to look at your belief system and to talk to your family if there's issues in your family. And even if there's issues, you don't have issues in your family, talk about the experience that you have and how you're so appreciative if your family has a number of different hues that we've always been able to grow up. I've talked to people who've been able to grow up in families where it was not an issue and talk about that even and how you can maybe even help someone else who is struggling, because that's what it's really about. It's about conversation and helping one another, and I had such an amazing time doing that today, being able to share the film and talk to people about colorism and about some of the ways we can go about bringing colorism more awareness to it as well as addressing it. It's important we have to speak on it. I did share that with the audience today. We have to be willing to speak on it. And when we see it and when we hear it, we have to be willing to speak up and say, no, we don't talk like that anymore. So look at the belief system in your family and how your family is responding to colorism and to those who may be of a darker or lighter shade. How are they being treated? How are they being respected? How are they being valued? So that is it today for this Wondrously Made Wednesday. Let's see. Next month, we're doing another virtual screening for the public as we're revving up to do more screenings for colleges and universities and organizations. We're doing another virtual screening next month, March 5th through the 7th. And on the 7th, we will have our conversation on colorism. So I encourage you, if you did not get to the last one, you have another opportunity here in March to view Who Told You You're Black Is Not Beautiful, to view the film and to come together for a conversation on colorism. April 8th, 2023 is International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. I'm telling you, I am so excited about International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It is going to be at the Apex Museum in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you're in the Atlanta area, we would certainly love to have you at our International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. It is going to be amazing. It is going to be absolutely amazing. It's a full day of events. We're having a brunch. We're going to do a screening and discussion of Who Told You Your Black is Not Beautiful. And we are going to have a fashion show, an absolutely amazing fashion show for International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. So I'm just so excited about it. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I encourage you, if you are in the Atlanta area, it's going to be limited seating. So you're going to need to get your, we'll let you know when the tickets are going to go on sale. You're going to need to get your ticket quick because it's limited seating. It's going to be a very intimate experience. We're going to have an amazing time. We have some amazing people that are involved in helping us getting it together in the Atlanta area. And we have some just amazing people who are coming on to be a part of International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. So I encourage you to get ready for that, April the 8th, which is also my birthday. So I'm super excited about International I Am the Color of Beautiful Day being on my birthday. And we have the legendary Marion Williams. We're doing a watch party. The film about my husband's mother, Marion Williams. We're doing that February 28th. Keep an eye out for that. We'll be doing a watch party. You have to be an Amazon Prime member to watch the film, but we're going to do a watch party on Amazon Prime for the movie and have a Q&A. We're about talking. We're about talking about these films and about really having conversation with the audience to make it even more special, that you have the opportunity to ask questions and find out more information, not only about the movie, the making of the movie, but the subject matter, which is always so very important to us. So join us on February 28th, but we'll be getting information out to you about that. And just have an amazing rest of your Wondrously Made Wednesday. I have an incredibly busy week coming up, but I'm going to share some photos with you guys. I'll be in New York tomorrow, working with African American women in cinema. I love, love, love New York. I love New York. So I'm excited about going to New York tomorrow. And then Saturday, I'll be off to Atlanta to meet with the amazing people in Atlanta who are helping me to put together I Am the Color of Beautiful Day. So I'll be there for a few days in Atlanta to talk with them. And I'm just having an amazing, amazing time. And I'm so grateful to God for all that he's doing with I Am the Color of Beautiful. So have an amazing, wondrously made Wednesday. And you know what we do? We say it loud. We wear it proud. I am the color of beautiful.
Live life carefree, looking out for better days. Just call it a race, I'm hoping to rise. Love on my black sisters, let's collab, not collide. While our people provide, light skin, dark skin, but we all on the same side. Come together on the same time, dark and lovely. Yeah, I love mine, beautiful we are, Queens we are, I must admit, and we will go far. Don't ever forget, yeah, I must admit, black queens we are.
Dark and lovely I am, the color of beautiful.